The air crackles with tension as Khloe Kardashian's voice booms through the microphone, slicing through the silence like a knife. All right, you two. I want the truth and I want it now. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It's free and helps us bring you enjoyable content. And, of course, watch till the end. Her piercing gaze shifts between her brother, Rob, and her best friend, Malika Haq, who sits squirming uncomfortably on the plush couch. The cameras are rolling, the crew on high alert. This is going to be explosive. It's the February 26th episode of Khloe's hit podcast, Khloe and Wonderland, and the famously outspoken Kardashian sister is about to drop a bombshell that will shake the very foundation of her famous family. I know about your little secret, Khloe continues, her trademark raspy voice laced with barely contained fury. So, spill. When the hell did you two hook up? The room erupts into a symphony of gasps and hushed whispers as Rob and Malika exchange pained glances. This is not how they envision this conversation going, but with Khloe in full interrogation mode, there's no escaping the truth. As the sordid details slowly unfurl, the Kardashian-Jenner clan is about to be rocked by a revelation that will leave them all reeling, because in the notoriously private world of the first family of reality TV, no secret is ever truly safe. It all started nearly 15 years ago, during one of the Kardashian family's infamous pool parties at their lavish Calabasas estate. Rob, the youngest Kardashian sibling, had always been the black sheep of the family, the quieter, more introverted one who often found himself overshadowed by his glamorous sisters. However, on this particular day, Rob was anything but quiet. Fueled by a few too many cocktails and the infectious energy of the party, he found himself drawn to Malika Haq, Khloe's closest confidant and a fixture in the Kardashian-Jenner inner circle. The two struck up a conversation, the alcohol lowering their inhibitions and igniting a spark that neither of them could deny. Before long, they had slipped away from the party, retreating to a secluded corner of the Kardashian compound, where they indulged in a heated, passionate encounter. It was a moment of indiscretion, a brief lapse in judgment that they both vowed to keep under wraps. After all, the Kardashian-Jenner clan was already the subject of intense public scrutiny. The last thing they needed was yet another scandal to contend with. However, little did Rob and Malika know, their secret tryst would come back to haunt them in the most unexpected of ways. So, let me get this straight. Khloe interjects, her brow furrowed in a mixture of disbelief and anger. You two hooked up over a decade ago, and you've been keeping it a secret from the entire family this whole time? Rob and Malika exchange another pained glance, shifting uncomfortably in their seats. It was just a one-time thing, Khloe, Malika insists, her voice barely above a whisper. We were both drunk, and it just happened. We never meant for it to be this big of a deal. However, for Khloe, it is a big deal, a massive betrayal that cuts deep, not just for her, but for the entire Kardashian-Jenner clan. After all, these are the people she's closest to, the family she's built her entire life around. To discover that her own brother and best friend have been keeping the secret hidden from her for over a decade is almost too much to bear. As the bombshell revelation sinks in, the air in the recording studio grows heavy with tension. Khloe's eyes narrow, her fingers drumming against the table as she processes the magnitude of what she's just learned. You know, I thought I knew everything about this family, she mutters, her voice dripping with a mix of hurt and disappointment. But apparently, there are still plenty of secrets being kept from me. Rob and Malika sit in uncomfortable silence, their gazes downcast as they brace themselves for the inevitable fallout. They know Khloe well enough to understand that this is no. In the ensuing days and weeks, the Kardashian-Jenner clan is thrown into a tailspin. Khloe's explosive revelation sends shockwaves through the tightly knit family. Kris Jenner, the family matriarch, is left reeling, her carefully curated public image suddenly under threat. Kim and Kourtney, the elder Kardashian sisters, find themselves caught in the crossfire, their own relationships with Rob and Malika now tainted by the revelation. For Rob and Malika, the consequences are swift and merciless. Hurt and betrayed, Khloe cuts them both out of her life, refusing to even acknowledge their existence. The once unbreakable bond between the trio is shattered, leaving them to pick up the pieces of a friendship that may never be the same again. It's a crisis of epic proportions for the Kardashian-Jenner clan, a scandal that threatens to unravel the very fabric of their tightly knit family. As the dust settles, one question lingers in the minds of fans and onlookers alike. As the fallout from Khloe's Bombshell revelation continues to reverberate through the Kardashian-Jenner family, the once unshakable foundation of trust that had long been the bedrock of their close-knit clan begins to crumble. After all, this was not just a case of a simple indiscretion or a passing dalliance. This was a secret that had been kept hidden for over a decade, a betrayal that had festered and grown until it threatened to tear the family apart at the seams. For Khloe, the sense of betrayal runs deep. She had always prided herself on her unwavering loyalty to her family, on her ability to keep their deepest, darkest secrets locked away. But now, to discover that her own brother and best friend had been deceiving her all this time, it's a blow that she's struggling to recover from. "I just feel so betrayed," Khloe confesses, her voice thick with emotion as she grapples with the fallout. "I thought I could trust you both with anything, and you've been keeping this from me for years." The pain and disappointment are palpable, radiating through the recording studio as Rob and Malika sit in stony silence. They know there's no easy way to repair the damage they've done, no quick fix that can mend the shattered trust. As the news of their secret hookup begins to spread, the Kardashian-Jenner clan finds itself in the throes of a full-blown crisis. Kim and Kourtney, once the pillars of the family, are suddenly at odds, their own relationships with Rob and Malika now strained and uncertain. Even Kris Jenner, the formidable matriarch who has long been the glue holding the family together, finds herself at a loss. How can she possibly navigate this crisis when the very foundations of their unity have been undermined? It's a mess of epic proportions, a tangled web of lies and betrayal that threatens to unravel the carefully constructed image of the Kardashian-Jenner clan. As the family struggles to regain their footing, one thing becomes painfully clear. As the Kardashian-Jenner family grapples with the fallout of Khloe's shocking revelation, the delicate dynamic that has long defined their relationships begins to shift in unexpected ways. For Rob, the once estranged sibling who had so often found himself on the outside looking in, this could be a chance. The choice is yours. The future is yours to write. So, what are you waiting for? The journey to redemption begins now.